What is packing with you, YouTube? Shout out to the PAG whole Pack Attack gang. Y'all know who y'all are. Shout out to AJ and Higher Point of View, man. I checked out y'all fucking the video y'all did together, man. That shit was pretty dope. Shout out to TR and the videos he been making. Shout out to Big Nate, the videos he been making. And yeah, Big Nate and Packer fan in Vegas hanging out. Shout out to both of y'all, man. That shit was dope as hell, man. We all need to link up sooner or later, man. And shoot the shit with each other and talk Packer football and all that good shit. But yeah, let's get into this shit. So the Buccaneers lose in epic fashion, like I thought they would, against the Cincinnati Bengals. And the Dallas Cowboys lose to the Jaguars like I knew they would, because they are going to beat the Eagles next week, man. Shit is all set up for, I mean, the Eagles still going to win the division, but I think Dallas is going to probably win by 3 against the Eagles in Jerry World, since they lost the first game at the Link. Let's get into this game. The Los Angeles Rams versus the Green Bay Packers. Monday Night Football. I mean, it seemed like the Packers been off from their bye week for like 2 weeks. It felt that long. It felt like they've been off for 2 weeks to me. So I'm excited to see them play tomorrow. Good thing this is a home game and it's not at SoFi Stadium. I don't know what the temperature is expected to be, but it was snowing in Green Bay this weekend, so we might see some snow on Monday night. Let's just start off with the concerns before we start getting into the pros. Let's start off with the cons. Let's start off with the concerns. You know what I'm saying? My concern is, and shout out to Bernard, shout out to B-Mac, is that the Packers come out slow. You know, they not in rhythm. They've been off for a week or two. Trying to get in sync with it, with the offense, the Florida offense again, especially with bringing Romeo Doubs back after missing 4 weeks. Will they be in rhythm? Will the tempo be upbeat? You know what I mean? David Bakhtiari won't be playing. He had an appendectomy, his appendix taken out, so it's going to take a couple weeks for him to be back to wherever his progression was when he started playing football, wherever that may be. If he's at 80%, 85% when he came back, that's probably where he'll be once he heals up from the appendectomy. And then my other concern is the defense side of the ball, because Baker Mayfield is playing with nothing to lose. He's playing with nothing to lose. This is redemption football for Baker Mayfield to showcase his talent, that he can still go out here and win games. And I hope we don't get caught up in that nonsense with Sean McVay having some faith in Baker Mayfield to go out there and make plays. You know, everybody is giving him all these praises for his 98-yard touchdown. I forget who they was playing that game. Somebody refresh my memory on that. When he had that 98-yard drive for a touchdown. You know what I'm saying? And they won. It was an ugly win, but they won. You know what I'm saying? And the Packers have to be prepared, even though we've been playing ugly football all season long, and we shown that we can win them type of ugly games. With the game we won against the New England Buccaneers. When we beat them, it came down to a last defensive stop for us on a 2-point conversion to win that game. So, you know, it's going to be interesting to see what kind of game plan Sean McVay draws up to give Baker Mayfield some life. And I think it's going to be a lot of trick plays. And we know how trick plays throw the Packers off every fucking time. Oh, we didn't expect that to happen. The fucking long snapper snaps it to the punter, and he just take off down the field for a first down to put them in the red zone to score a fucking touchdown because the defenses can't get their bearings together from what just happened on a goddamn fake punt. So, you know, that's one of the biggest concerns of going into this game is Joe Barry's defense. Joe Barry's defense against Baker Mayfield. Holy shit. I don't even want to think about anything like that happening. But it can happen against this team. Against the Green Bay Packers, this team we got, it could possibly happen. It could possibly happen. There isn't going to be any Aaron Donald, so which I think is an advantage for the Rams, because now you got to prepare for everybody else. You got to watch Jalen Ramsey. He going to be trying to blitz Aaron Rodgers. Is Jalen Ramsey going to be on Watson? Is he going to be on Allen Lazard? Is he going to be on Cobb? Is he going to be on Romeo? So I think Ramsey is going to have his pick of the litter, or whoever he want to guard, or whoever he think is going to be the biggest threat on a certain down. He'll jump on him. You know what I'm saying? I think he's going to do a lot of moving around on his defense. It's going to give him an opportunity to make shit happen. He's going to do a lot of moving around on this defense without Aaron Donald being out there. So, you know, that's one of my concerns. But, you know, the pros, we playing against Baker Mayfield. You know what I'm saying? You would expect this defense to contain Baker Mayfield. You would expect that. You would expect that. That's one of the pros. One of the other pros on the offensive side of the ball, no Aaron Donald. This gives you an opportunity to run the ball down their throat with A.J. Dillon and mix it up with Aaron Jones. Probably get some tight end plays cracking with Tunyon. You know what I'm saying? So, with the record with both teams looking how they look, anybody could possibly say that this game is pretty much a toss-up. It really is. This game is pretty much a toss-up. It's a coin flip to me. You just don't see a dominant Green Bay Packer team. You see a team that could lose to the Rams. I don't even know how many wins the Rams got. You don't got no Matt Stafford. You gotta try to stop Cam Akers, who's been progressing game by game. So it's a lot of different variables that can happen in this game to where we could win this game and lose this game. Right now, this is a playoff game for the Green Bay Packers. No matter how you look at it, especially with the shitty ass Lions winning today, beating the Jets. You know what I'm saying? You would have thought against a third string quarterback with the Jets that the game would have been far gone blown away, but you know, the Lions showed that they're vulnerable on the road. They could be beat on the road. They got a few road games at the end of the season. They got to come to Green Bay. I think they got to go to. They split with Minnesota. They got to go to Chicago. I think they got to go to Chicago one last time, and I forget who their other game is against. But you know, with them winning today, that puts a lot more pressure on the Green Bay Packers. You know what I'm saying? So thank God the NFC South looks how it looks. Thank God the New England Buccaneers lost today. So the Packers still have a chance to get to the playoffs. Technically, mathematically, we're not eliminated yet. The NFC conference is just god-awful. It just looks god-awful, man. Looks worse than it did last year. I think it was only one division that was trash last year, and that was the NFC East. But now, you look across the board, and it's just like all the divisions are fucking horrible. All of them. Except the NFC East. The NFC East look good. NFC North look bad. The NFC South is like anybody could take that division. You got 3 teams that's 5-9. You look at the NFC West. Seem like the Niners about to take that division. Looks pretty bad. Rams not playing well. Cardinals not playing well. The Seattle Seahawks now starting to show that they are a vulnerable team. You could beat them. They got a pretty tough schedule. These last couple of games are going to be real rough for them. And so be it. We need it to be rough for them. I think they played the Rams their last game. That's going to be that's going to be the game where Packer fans going to be crossing their fingers. And the NFL might make it suspenseful. They might make they might make that game a suspenseful game to where everybody got to tune in. Packer fans got to tune into that game to try to see if we could get into the playoffs. God damn it, dog. All this traffic. Christmas time. Oh, happy holidays to everybody out there, man. Happy holidays to everybody out there, man. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, all that good shit. Birthday coming up at the end of the year. I don't know what I want to do. My mom's talking about, oh, yeah, take you to a winery. I'm like, I don't like to drink wine like that. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, man, this football season was, what's the word for this football season? Unusual. That's what I say. This was an unusual season. Unusual. You know what I mean? Different from the others we've seen before. But hey, sometimes it be like that. So, you know, with that being said, man, I don't have no prediction of the score. I just want to see a W. You know what I mean? I just want to see this team get back into the winning culture. You know what I'm saying? Winning games. You know what I'm saying? Despite if we make the playoffs or not. You know what I'm saying? I just want to see this team get back into the swing of things of winning football games. You know what I'm saying? And I think this was a really, really good development year for the draft class, where they were forced to pick up stuff real quick, real fast, thrown into the fire real early. You know what I'm saying? Big expectations put on them to perform at a high level. And that might be the best thing going forward for the Green Bay Packers to coach with a sense of urgency. You know what I'm saying? Look at Christian Watson. Look how fast he caught on to what Matt LaFleur and the offense is asking out of him. It took Devontae 3 years. 3 years to make a big spark and impact in the offense. It only took Christian Watson to get healthy after his knee scope. And look at him now. 8 touchdowns in 4 games. I'm excited to see what he's going to do on Monday night. You know what I'm saying? I just hope he, get through the game, stay injury-free. He took a couple of shots a couple of games ago, but you're starting to see him mature and be tough. You know what I'm saying? Starting to understand the physicality of the NFL and what's going to be coming at him. He's going to be a big target, and that dude's going to want to tag, and he's going to have to learn how to, wiggle his way out of them type of situations when they come at him. So, I think this is going to be a good game for the Green Bay Packers to keep the momentum going as far as, having these young guys, have a foundation in being part of a winning culture, you know what I'm saying, with this system that we're using with these guys. So I expect the O-line to block, just block. You got a hurt quarterback back there with hurt ribs. You know what I'm saying? Might not be as sore as it was 2 weeks ago, but still, you got to keep that in mind that, he does have injured ribs. So I'm expecting this to be a close game. I don't have no score prediction, but I think it might be a close game just based off of how I think the defense might come out there and play. Hopefully they amped up. I like the young guys that's going to be stepping up. It's going to be a lot of young guys out there on both sides of the ball. They don't have Cooper Kupp. He's out for the whole season. No Matt Stafford. Who else are they missing? I think they don't have a tight end either. I think they're missing a tight end too, the Rams. So it's going to be an interesting game to watch. Once again, we have to see this whole Matt LaFleur, Sean McVay showdown from the Shanahan coaching tree, facing off again. Oh shit. So with that being said, man, the Packers got to go out there and win the game. They just got to go out there and perform and win the game. So I'm looking forward to a W, and that's all I'm going to say about that. Yeah, go Pack, go.